Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. So I was at the point of explaining the right, if you see like ambulance, if you look at what? Ambulance. So let's continue watching this video. Let's continue watching this video. You will see what will happen. Now we are placing plane mirrors with curved mirrors. Members, are you seeing that? So for concave mirror or curved mirrors, you see that the image is able to be formed on the what? On the screen. But when we use plane mirrors, the image was not able to form on the what? Because the image was formed behind the screen. So which means it was not reflected back onto the what? Onto the screen. That's why we said the image formed by plane mirrors are virtual. But for curved mirrors, like when you look, we are using, like, for example, we are using a concave mirror there. You see that the light rays are reflected onto the screen. Are you seeing the image reflected onto the screen?
No.
Are you seeing it,
Yes.
members? Are you seeing it there? This one, where the cursor is. Are you seeing this one? This one here.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's continue watching that. Let's continue with that. The what is there? Members, have you seen that? Members, have you seen that?
Yes.
So we write the letters written, the letters or the words ambulance is written invertedly. All they are written what? Inverted. Okay? Why? Because when it's reflected, when you have a mirror that is reflected in our eyes now, we shall be able to see it correctly. Because now when you see that now from there is reflected, you are able to see the word is now what? Ambulance. Are you seeing that? Members, are you seeing that?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, that's why we make it, the word is laterally inverted. Is what? Laterally inverted. Lateral inverted. Or lateral what? Inversion. Lateral what? Inversion.
Inversion.
Yes. So the purpose is so that when the word is reflected into our eyes, we are able to read it as one word, as what? Ambulance. But if you are to write it just normally, if you are to write it as ambulance, you can just, take for example, I've written, let me say real. If I've written the word what? Real. And when I'm to put it on the plane mirror, you find that the word will be inverted. The word will be what?
Inverted.
You will see that R will appear to be like this. Are you seeing that? Then
Yes.
E will appear like this. A will look like this. Then L will look like this. Are you seeing that? This is the object. This is the what? The object. Then this is the what? This is the what?
Image.
The image. So this is what we call lateral inversion. This is what we call lateral what? Inversion. Are you together, members?
Yes,
yeah, let's continue watching that. So the letters are now seen very well. Members?
Yes, teacher.
I believe you have
Yes.
enjoyed. I believe you have enjoyed that video.
Yes.
Have you learned something from that video?
Yes.
What have you learned? Just tell me briefly in 1 minute. Tell me what you have learned.
Images formed on a mirror laterally inverted.
Like I sing this one here. I sing this one here. On the side of the notes. I sing it.
Yes.
I just want this one I'm giving is very simple. Just write your name. Write your what? Activity. I'm giving activity now. I believe you all have dressing mirror. Who doesn't have a dressing mirror at home?
Are you?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
For me, I have mine. Even I have mine. Now
It's meant for God.
Now, hey, who is that one? Who is that one saying it's only meant for girls? That's why some even you don't know how you are. You don't know how you look. Because even you fear even seeing yourself on the dressing mirror.
Mom.
Eh? That's why the other time I was saying. That's why the other time I was saying, if you want to determine the degree of your madness, then just go to the dressing mirror. Whatever you will do on the dressing mirror, determine the degree of your madness.
Yes.
Okay? No one should even, if someone said you are mad, say, please don't worry. Let's just go to the dressing mirror. Whatever you will do on the dressing mirror, determine the degree of your madness. If find some you start scratching the head, you start opening your mouth anyhow. So that's determine the degree of your madness. So the activity I want to give you, to give you, just get a piece of paper. Just get a piece of what?
Paper.
A piece of paper. Then write your name. Write your what?
Name.
Write your name. Write your name. You can just write the way I've written your name. Okay? Then you focus you put it in front. You focus in front of the plane mirror. You will see how the letters of your names appear. You find that they are what? They will be what? Laterally
Inverted.
Laterally inverted. That one you can access to that. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Members, any question on that?
No.
This one we have already even discussed it. Do you remember that? Glancing angle and angle of deviation. Do you remember that?
Yes.
This one we have discussed that. We said angle of deviation is equals to twice the glancing.
Glancing angle.
That one we have already discussed. We should not waste time on that again. You write for me this question down. Write sample question. Sample what?
Sample question.
Sample question. Describe an experiment. Describe an experiment to verify. Describe an experiment to verify the characteristic. To verify the characteristic of the images. To verify the characteristic of the images formed by what? By plane mirrors.
Plane mirrors.
Members, they will put there how many marks?
5.
5 marks. Who can take us through this? Who can just give me? You say, teacher, now this is because the questions about experiment. This is what you said. This is what they need from me. Who can give me that? Who can tell me just what we need in this question? What are the things I need to see in this experiment? Who can tell me that? If you remember very well what I was the other time I was guiding you on. The question is on what?
Experiment.
What are we verifying? We are verifying the nature of the images formed or characteristic of images formed by plane.
Plane mirror.
So which means before even starting doing the experiment, you must be in position to what? To give the nature or the characteristic of the images formed by plane. One, we say the image is what? The image is virtual. The image is what?
Virtual.
Which means it must be formed behind the mirror. The second one is the image distance is equals to the object distance.
Object distance.
The size of the image is equals to the size of the object.
Object.
Those are the things we have verified, not so?
Yes.
And we said experiment. You don't explain experiment members. You describe what? Experiment. So which means in this question, what do we need first? Diagram, not so? We need what? We need what? Diagram. And we said diagram in physics, the diagram must be what? Must be workable and desirable. So let's draw the diagram. Let's draw that diagram. Let's draw it.
We need a softboard.
So now this is our softboard. I'm assuming this is our softboard members. Okay. Members, I'm what?
That's
our softboard. Like you have seen what the other man was doing in the video, right?
Almost.
By the way, you people, are you aware there are very many people who are watching our lessons? Are you aware of that?
No.
By the way, even people from Canada that are watching our videos. So when I mention your name, when I mention your name, just know that your name has gone globally. There are friends of mine. Actually, I was surprised when a friend of mine from Kenya called me that I said, "Hey, teacher Watmon, even you have started teaching this thing online."
I hope you're not lying.
Please, I'm a Christian. Please. I'm a Christian.
Even from Lamu.
I'm a very good Christian, please.
Okay.
Even that working from Kotibo.
Everywhere.
Even Lamu.
Even Lamu. Members, now this is my tracing paper. This is my tracing what? Now, what are these? What do you think I'll put here? Those are drawing what? Drawing pins. So now I'm going to trace. I'm going to what? I get a plane mirror. I trace the outline there like that. This is my tracing. That's my plane mirror. So I put it like that. One side is coated. One side is what? Coated. I can call it A, B. So now I'm going to put object here. There's an object here. There's a what? An object there. You find out what I will do. I will put this one to be our incident ray. Our incident what?
Incident ray.
So let me put this one here so that I come out with a good diagram. So the image is going to be formed there. Let me use dotted line. Dotted, that's the image. So it should be of the same size. Be of the same size. I think I'm drawing mine. I think I'm coming out with a diagram.
Yes. Yes.
I put it like this. So these are pins. This is pin P1, then pin P2. Like that. Who is that one in that with that music in the background?
it is fast and shouting.
Members, have you seen that? So this is our object, O. Then this is our what? Image, I. Okay? Members, that is the what? The diagram. That is the what?
Diagram.
Yeah.
Now what is remaining? The what? The
The procedure.
procedures or steps.
Steps.
Who can remind us what did I say about steps? I said when we are describing experiment, our steps must be what? Must be chronological. One step must lead to the other. One step must lead to the what?
Yes.
Yes, don't start jumping here and there. One step must lead to the other. So, who can give us the first step? Just from here, when you are doing this experiment, what is the first step? We said what? A white what? A white what? A white sheet of what?
Sheet of paper.
A white sheet of paper is what? Is fixed. Is fixed. Is fixed.
In a soft board.
Is fixed on a soft board.
Using drawing pin.
Using drawing pins. Very good. Using drawing pins. That's the first step, right?
Yes.
After that, what do we do? After fixing this one, what do you do? You take the outline, not so?
A line AB.
A line A what? AB is what? Is drawn across the what? Across the paper. Across the what? After that, what next? After that, what next? An optical pin. An optical what? Pin. O, which is this one. An optical pin O. An optical pin O. Which is the what? Which is acting as our what? Which is the acting as is fixed. Is fixed. Is fixed vertically. Is fixed. Is fixed what? Vertically. Is fixed vertically in front. Is fixed vertically in front of the line. In front of the line. In front of the line A what?
AB.
AB here. After that, what next? Now we put the plane mirror. After putting the object, now we put the plane what? We put the plane mirror. Along the what? Along the line A?
AB.
Along the line AB. So a plane mirror is placed on the line. On the line A what? AB with its reflecting surface. With its reflecting what? Surface. Facing what, members? Must be facing the what? The experimenter, not so? Must be facing the what?
Object.
The experimenter. A plane mirror is placed on the line AB with its reflecting surface facing the what? The reflector. After that, what next? Now we fix these pins. We fix these pins, okay? Two optical pins. Two optical pins. P1 and P2 are fixed. Are what? Are fixed. So that they are what?
They are in line.
They are in line. They're in line with the what?
Image of the object.
With the image. Good. With the image. Because now that's why we had first to fix this. Now, when you are fixing this, you fix this pin because now the image of this object will be formed behind there. Will be formed behind there, not so? So now what you do when you are fixing now these pins, you look through the mirror. You look through the what? The mirror. Then you fix P1. You fix P1 and P what? P2. So that they appear to be in what? In what? In line. Are you together? So that they are in line with the image of the object. With the image of the object O. With the object O. Okay? Next. After that, with the plane mirror, still in its position, plane mirror still in its position, comma, while viewing or looking, you can say looking, while viewing or looking through it from position what? Position B. This time now you look at it from this side. You come to position side B. At first we are inside what? Side A. Now you are inside what? Side B. In position B, two other optical pins, P3 and P what? And P4 are fixed into the softboard, in such a way that they are in what? They are in a what?
Line, straight line.
They're in a straight line with the what? With the image of the what? The object. Are you together, members? Are we together?
Yes.
Then the next step is after that, the mirror, the plane mirror, the object, and the optical pins. And the optical what? Pins. You are describing what you are doing, okay? You are describing what you are doing. And the optical what? Pins are what? Are what? Are removed. The plane mirror, the object, and the optical pins are what? Are removed. After that, what next? Then lines are drawn. Joining the what? Joining the what? The marks of pins joining the marks of pins P1, P2, P3, and P4, respectively. Full stop. Then after that, the lines are extended. The lines are what? Extended beyond AB. The line are extended beyond AB until they intersect. Until they what? Intersect or what? Meet. Until they intersect or 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 meet. After that, what next? After that, what next, members? After that, what next? The point, okay? The point where they intersect. The point where they intersect. Point where they intersect.
That position.
Is the what? Is the position of the? Is the position of the? Is the position of the image? Is the position of the image I? Full stop. Full stop. And also, let's just join this one. And also a line. And also a line joining. A line joining object or an image I through n. Through n is what? Is drawn. Now the members here, we are investigating. We are what? We are verifying the nature of the images formed. We have listed them down. There are 5. So which means we want to look at, is this distance, is the object distance equals to the image distance? If it's true, which means that one is correct. Are you seeing that? Members, are we together? That's what we are interested in verifying there. Is the size of the object, is it the same as the size of the object? Like that. So after that, then we measure the distance. So the distance ON and NI are measured. And recorded. Are measured and what? And recorded. And it is found out that they are what? They must be what? They are what? Members, they are found out they are what? They are found out they are what? They are equal. So they are found out they are what? They are equal. Now after that, now you conclude your experiment. You conclude your experiment. They are found out they are equal, full stop, ends, comma. These observations verify the characteristic. Verify the characteristic of the images formed by plane what? By plane mirrors. by plane mirrors. Members, have you seen how you answer questions? Have you seen how you answer questions?
Yes.
Yes. So after describing, you must conclude. How could you conclude? Hence, or therefore, this observation verify the characteristic of the images formed by plane mirrors. Are you together? Members, are we together?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Let's look at subheading. Let me see, it is here. Let me check what is in these notes. This one, they're just repeating what we have already discussed the other time. Good, is here. Subheading, image form in two plane mirrors, inclined at 90 degrees. So our heading is, just say, images formed by two plane mirrors, inclined at an angle, That's our heading. Then part A, let's see when they're inclined at an angle of 90 what? 90 degrees. So members, can we draw that? So to make us draw a good ray diagram, pick your compass. Let's draw it with a compass so that we can see a good image form. So let's start by drawing. The mirrors. Let's put the mirrors. So we have two plane mirrors, which are inclined at angle of what? 90 degrees. So we have this. These are the mirrors. Then another one there. This is another mirror. So we can call this one M1. We can call it any way we want. It's not a must, it must be like that. This is our M1, M2. So get your compass. Why do we use the compass? So that the image, so that we come out with the accurate ray diagram. Draw to any radius. Draw it to any radius of your choice, but must be of good size. Draw it to any radius. Members. But must be a suitable radius. Must be a suitable one, like that. So the center is here. This is the center of our circle. Now we are going to start drawing the ray diagram. So we are assuming our object is here. This is where our object is. The object is there. So now we start drawing the ray diagram. You see that from here, it will go there. Still from the same point. You find that it's going to be somewhere here, like this. Then from there is reflected. It will come out like this. I think I'm drawing it, members. From here will be reflected onto the mirror. Then the image will be formed somewhere here. So this one, make it dotted like that. Then also from here will be reflected. From here will also be reflected. Make sure that it's exactly at the point of incidence. This is solid, sorry. Then this one is dotted like that. So you find that this one, the image is going to be formed here. So this is now the first image. That's our image 1. Members, are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Don't forget to put the arrow. This is the incident. Then from here is reflected. This is reflected. Members, what happened is that now from here, this is still a mirror. Which means when it reaches here, what will happen again? It will also be what? It will also be reflected. It will also be what? Reflected. It will also be 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 reflected. Members, they must appear to be in one line. They must appear to be in one line. They must appear to be in one line. So there you have like that. This one is dotted. This one is dotted. Now this one is reflected there like that. Then this one also will come to that point. This one is dotted because it's behind the mirror, it's virtual. Then reflected like that. Members, have you seen that? This one is
Yes.
This one is reflected. This one is reflected. So this is image what? Number what? Number what? Number 2. So I want this image. I think these two images here. They must appear to be in one line. They must be in one line. They must be in one what? One line. Yes. So now the observer is here. The observer is there. The observer is there. Now, members.
Yes, teacher.
Now, this one we have drawn here. This is the object. This is the object. Or this is the object. That is the object. You find that now, this is it for the mirror 1. That is for the mirror what? 1. You see that this one is exactly in front of mirror 1. It's exactly in front of mirror 2, sorry, of mirror 1. So which means the image of this will be formed somewhere here. I think that. Hold on a minute, please. All right. So you find that this one is exactly the object here. This object here is exactly in front of mirror M1, which means it will form also its image. It will also form it what? Image here. So which means the image, it must be on the same line if you remember very well. If you remember very well. So the image will also be formed here. The image will also be formed where? Here. So let's call this one. This now will be image number what? Image number?
3.
Number 3. So in total, how many images are formed there? In total, how many images are formed there? Members? In total, how many images are formed here? In total?
3.
3
what? 3 images.
images.
Have you seen how you come out with it? Have you seen how you come out with that?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Let me hope everyone has drawn it. Good. So 3 images are formed. 3 images are formed. 3 images are formed. We shall see how to derive those formulas, how to get those the number of images. But our time is done. Our time is done, members. So we shall continue with that on Friday. Okay? Yes.
Yes.
Any question, members? Any question?
No.
Please be
Thank you,
blessed.
teacher.
Be blessed. Have a nice day.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Well-
you, teacher.
Welcome.
Bye.
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 See you in the afternoon. In the afternoon, we have mathematics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, bye.